right, let's look at factoring cubes. This one would be example 3. There are formulas when you have perfect cubes. If you have x cubed minus y cubed, it breaks down like this one. If you have x cubed plus y cubed, it breaks down like this. Now let's talk it through. First you figure out what did you cube. Then you do the first one, if it's minus first. You do the first one minus the second term. Square the first one, put a plus sign. Multiply the first and the second together, put a plus sign, and square the last one. Now notice the next formula is the same except for the signs. If it starts out plus, you start out plus. Your second one's a minus, and your last one's a plus. When it starts out minus, your first one's a minus. So let's look at example 3. First thing we have to do is, can we take anything out? And the answer to that would be no. We only have 2 terms, so we want to look for squares. That's not a square. The next trick is to look for cubes. Did they cube something? Here they cubed an m, and this one is 2 cubed. So we're going to use this for my x up here, and this for my y. So let's follow the formula, okay? According to the formula, when I go to factor this, I do first one minus second one. So I'm going to do m minus 2 and close my parenthesis. Then go back to the formula. First one squared, m squared. Then it says put a plus sign. Then it says multiply them together. M times 2 is 2m. Then the formula says put a plus sign and square the last one. 2 squared is a positive 4. And then we close our parenthesis. Now these will never factor again. Once you get your first answer, you're done. And that would be it. Let's try another one. Get a different color here. Right on the next one, I can't take anything out. I look for squares because I only have 2 things. I don't want to do 2 sets of parentheses. I want to look at this and see I have 2 things. I don't have squares, but I do have cubes. Here they cubed a 3 and an x. Here they cubed a 2 and a y. So this is 3 times 3 times 3 to get 27. 2 times 2 times 2 gives you 8. Okay, it's minus, so I'm using this top formula again. And it tells me to do the first one minus the second one. So I'm going to do 3x minus 2y. Close that. Then it tells me square the first one. 3x squared would be 9x squared. That's 3x times 3x. Then it says put a plus sign. Multiply them together. 3x times 2y gives me 6xy. Then it says put a plus sign and square the second one. So I'm going to put a plus sign. 2y squared, 2y times 2y is 4y squared. And then I'm done. Okay, let's do another one. In this case, we have 1000k cubed minus 27n cubed. We can't take anything out. They have nothing in common, and they are definitely cubes. It's minus, so we're going to go back and follow the top formula up here. First, figure out what they cubed. They cubed a 10 and a k, and here that would be 3 and an n. Now the formula says first one minus second one. So I'm going to do 10k minus 3n. Close my parenthesis. And it says square the first one. 10k times 10k is 100k squared. Then according to the formula, we put a plus sign and multiply them together. So put your plus sign. 10k times 3n would be 30kn. Then the formula says put a plus sign, square the last one. So we put a plus sign. 3n times 3n is 9n squared. And then we're done.